Hello everybody and welcome back to part 4 of our Let's Play on Netherlands Special. So today we've got this one's going to carry on. Right, you can carry on. This is the cornfield. I wonder if I just know he's going to fuck up, isn't he? So I'll have to do a run with him. But yes, today we're going to get on mowing once this guy's done. We're also going to sell the Deutz or Doots. I can't remember what it's called. This guy to pay for the... because we have too many tractors and all that stuff, so we're gonna buy. I did put it in. It should be here, and there it is. So it requires 160 horsepower, cost 85,000, 35-day maintenance. Ooh, what are these? It carries 2 bales, whatever. That's straw, and it holds 45,000 litres. So let's go for that. So we need 160 horse tractor, which we've got at the farm, so let's reset it. You get back. Is this guy gonna be alright? I wonder if this guy's just gonna be okay. Let's harvest 2 seconds. This won't take long. Yeah, the Case IH 9230. We will probably be trading this out for a New Holland or something else, because I think the New Holland's got a bigger tank on it. But for now it works quite fine. Well, just fine, shall I say. But as you know, we're trying to get to 200 cows, 250 cows. 700 cows produce a lot of manure. We'll probably go for that. If we could get to that, I would go for it, but that would involve cheating in some money. So he's nearly done as well. Right, so I put this in here. It probably needs a bit of a wash on the wheels, and that's it. There's a trailer down there. I didn't know that. Right, let's get you out. I did say we'd use the baler first time round. And then the next field we cut to grass. I still haven't bedded that over just in case I want to do a bit more silage. But yeah, it looks quite nice on the back of this. Can this pull it whilst it's on at a good speed? Yes. Right, let's find a shed for this thing to go in then. We'll stick it next to the seeder for now. But yeah, that's on the official website. I'll put a link in the description to it. Whoa, what are you doing? Okay, that was a bit buggy. Right, let's grab the baler. Stick it on the back of this. Oh, it's got 0 bales. Oh shit, I don't know why I'm then. And I forgot to turn my phone off. Right. So let's turn him off because we're going to mow, and then we'll mow it and then have him come follow us. Well, have him come with us. If you get what I mean. Right, got rid of that problem. There's probably a million ways to mow a field. Well, I say that. I bet everyone's going to shout at me for mowing it the way I'm going to do it, which is headland. It's probably right. So yeah, let's get these cows fed first. Right, I can ignore that now. So the one problem with this field is a bit windy. So we'll probably have to take that bit a bit slower. But yes, we should get this baled. Then we'll probably have... Well, once we've got it baled, we can get it collected and all that. And then the next time I mow, we'll have to cut it just purely for grass and feed it straight to the cows. And then when the cows get full, we could probably put it on the silage pit pile. I'll probably get all the silage in off screen and then just show you the giant pit, because I was going to blank it off screen, but then I thought, nah, we'll try and at least get it all in. So yeah, this is becoming quite a good let's play. I'm quite enjoying it because with it being such a big map, there's quite a lot to do. So I mean, some bits will be exactly the same near enough. Like no bit will ever be like dead the same. Like we won't mow 2 fields. If I've got to mow 2 fields, I'll mow 1 on screen and 1 off. So we're not going to go right down there, because that is just stupid. We shall go like this. I know that's missing out on grass, but if I was a map maker, I'd probably put that fence that's we're just coming across now, straight across to the other one over there, and just sort of cut it off, so it is not an annoying little bit of... Right, how are we going to do this? We could go up and down, that's probably the best bet to do. Well, it's probably not, and I probably should be backing over the grass. The lovely grass that we need to mow. I haven't encountered any problems with this big M. This is the big M that OEB modding did. It's on FSUK if you want it, so look there and you shall find it. Apparently it's had a new skin and a new dirt texture, or it's had a texture put on it. But other than that, really, that's about it. Oh, this map's so nice. The textures and everything is quite good. The cultivating textures look quite nice. The grass textures look really good as well. I mean, Alvingham's was really good. Alvingham was a really nice map. But because it was so small, I just lost. I was playing on it almost. I had 2 let's plays going on it, so I lost interest fairly quick with it, which is a shame. But I could probably go back and do a few more episodes. The only problem is though, I have to record, like, if I'm going to be on a small map, I have to record them all at once so I don't get bored. Because if I leave them like I can do with this, I can leave this one and go record Aldridge Farm and just swap between them, so I never get like overly bored with one and never go on the other one, you know. Rip. Lift. I've been considering it, make a gaming channel where we just put games up, like, no, not farming sim, just pure gaming, like not cards, because I'm really bad at that, but any RPG games, horror games, anything like that. Stick them on it. And like bully and that, and then just keep this channel for going for farming sim, which would be quite good actually. It sounds a good idea, but I bet if I put it into reality it'd probably go down the drain, because I'd probably forget to upload on this one. This one will stop, which I don't want it to, because I've worked really hard on this. We have like 80 something videos uploaded, so I am not just going to stop. Now this is where it's going to get really stupidly annoying. No, it's just phased me how am I meant to get the baler to there to pick up that grass on the side. I'll have to do the headland, do it all, and then come back and do that little bit on its own. I'm hoping NIModding make Spring Hill again for this map, which would for this game, which would definitely be a 10-part Let's Play. I'd make the 10-part Let's Play in a day. And then hopefully release their Ford pack. I hope they do a bigger Ford pack. You know, they go right back. So they did the Ford. They did the Ford Standard N, the E27N, and then a few others. And then they go. They could probably go even further back to when Ford was with Ferguson, which was fucking ages ago. When Ford was with Ferguson and they joined up to make the Ford. I think it's a Ford Ferguson, can't remember what it is, but it's a 9N. That's the American version of the Fergus, the little grey Fergie we have. So hopefully they make that, or they make. I think I've seen pictures around. I don't know whether they're making a complete 135 set, which is front loader and everything, which would be absolutely amazing, because if, like, say we're on Colbert Farm and someone makes a scraping mod, that's a beautiful little scraper tractor you've got there, plus a great little yard tractor as well. But yeah, I'd love to see that again. I don't think they've ever made a 135 pack. But yeah, leave in the comments down below what you think DLC they're gonna make. Like, what DLC do you think they'll bring out? Like a John Deere pack from like the 90s, 70s or something like that, or a Massey Ferguson pack, New Holland pack. You know, just whatever really. Or do you think they'll make a classics pack that is just classics? So classic, so like a Massey Ferguson combine from like when they first started making them, Massey Ferguson tractors, John Deere tractors, John Deere baler, John Deere, just, you know, just random makes that are really old. And I've done a really bad job of this video, but you know, who cares? I never said I was good at it. I think that would look amazing. Just the amount of, because if they all got dirty as well, it'd be so, the amount of detail. I mean, I'd probably fucking sell my soul to have that pack. But yeah, hopefully they release a little 135 pack, which would be quite good. Right, so we'll stop him there. We'll get on baling. We can start baling and probably finish it next time or off screen. Get you unfolded. Yes, it has got a straw bale in it, but when you start collecting grass, it turns it into a grass bale, so that's the logic. I have no idea how well this is going to pick up. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, it does just turn into a grass bale. But yeah, that would be quite cool to see. And a pack I've always wanted to see is a set of Fords, but not like the old like Ford 4000, 5000s and all that. like Fords from like the 60s and 80s and all that, 90s, you know. I know I missed out the 70s as well, but you know what I mean, just so they're quite old pack, you know. I think it'd look amazing, especially with these new washable. The Ford Force Pack washable is gonna would look really incredibly nice, because you get it dirty, like if you put it on fast dirt and drive around for a bit, or just leave it, you could really make it a really good photo of it if you put it in a hedge with all the dirt skin on it. And also added your own tweak, like had a rusty exhaust and all that, bits falling off it. You could have a really, like you've just found it in a hedge sort of picture. If you sort of see what I'm going for. But yeah, it looks just so nice. Everything would. Because of this new engine. I can barely see this grass on the floor. I don't know about you, but I can't fucking see it. Which is probably why you TED it, so you can see it. Well, to dry it out as well, obviously. Not just so you can see it. But yes, let's go in cab for a bit. Let's try and make this easy. But yeah. So yeah, leave a comment down below about what would you like to see in a pack, or what DLC would you like to see being released. This is my other one. I'd like to see a sort of English, like really English in the island, really small beef farm DLC sort of thing, like a 3D look, a DLC. Bear with me here. A DLC, not just a map, obviously. A DLC, but with tractors that fit it. So like 135s, 4000s, a smallish combine, smallish bale trailer. You know, proper Irish sort of stuff. Small clamp and all that, or if they did silage bales, whatever. But you know, just small, just to sort of give you something completely different, something out of the ordinary. Because that would be amazing to see. I mean, think about how many people would download that. Think about how many Irish people would love to see that. Well, not just the Irish, but you know, everyone around the world. Because I don't think there's any maps like that. I don't think they've ever released a DLC like that, where it comes with a map, but yet you also get the odd. You've also got the smallest tractors. We're going to go down this end. So like, say you got a little, say NI Modding brought out the 135 pack, and then the next day Giants brought out that map that I was just on about, because somehow they've watched this video. I think they would. I think they'd benefit from it. Not just because of the money out of it, but you think about it, there's nothing really for FS15 like that, is there? I mean, there's a British style farm, but let's be honest, that's not small, that's quite big. I'm talking about literally the lane's big enough to just about get the tractor down, sort of that kind of lane. And the 135 tractors, you know, that are in a bit of a state, you know, they've had a good run, you know. They've been working hard since they were new. Things like that. And also another thing I'd like to see is, I think I've said this in a previous video, you can move your cows and they calve. So you can buy a bull, stick it in with them, and they calve, you know, so you can get them into calve. That would be pretty cool to see. Because think about, and there's people messaging me again, because think about how realistic that is. You buy a bull, yes. I don't know about dairy farmers, how it works for them. It's probably the same way. They don't bother. But I know at our farm, this year we bought all our calves in, but hopefully this year we'll get some calves. Like, we'll buy a bull and get a calf in and all that, and get some calves going. But sort of like that, I think we've got a bull, but you know, so you can sort of get cows, but you have to do it so you just don't buy them purely in. Because I could sit here and just put £1 million on and just spam and literally just make myself like 2,000 cows just by buying them. No farmer in, I don't think any farmer in the UK has 2,000 cows. But you know what I mean. I'll do the end of this other row here and then that'll be it. So yeah, something like that would be really cool to see. Even if it was just a mod, even if it was someone's attempt at a mod, I'd probably mod. I'd really, if someone, so say like someone watched this video and they went off and made it and told me about it, and they said I've made this mod, it's still a bit beta-y. I'd be like, okay, I'd do a mod showcase on it. I would probably do the longest mod showcase I've ever done on one, and I'd make sure I go over everything, so I found everything in the mod. Right, we've got 3 rows to do. We'll probably, yeah, we'll just get these rows done. It's pointless waiting. So yeah, something like that. But you know, like, so them cows for this entire Let's Play, them cows have been in that field. Or seasons. Yeah, I've just changed subject again, but you know. But you know what I mean. And also, I think I saw a comment on a farming simulator post, like, what would you like to see in a DLC, which I'm on about, that said someone would like to see seasons. I'd love to see seasons as well. Like, so it says, oh no, you need to get your crop in because it's getting near winter, unless you haven't put a winter crop down. I don't know how the crop bit works, but you know, like, just we bring our cows in about end of November, just getting into December, something like that, because then you could just be like, you could just bring them in the yard, and then you get ring feeders, you know, and you have to properly milk the cows, so you have to sort of bring them out the fields, put them in the thing, and then you can hire a worker to do it. So you can go in the, I know this would probably be a bit weird because it sounds like we're buying people, but go in the shop and press buy, what would you call them? We'll just say farmhand, right? Just buy a farmhand, and then you could pick what category they can do. So you could buy farmhand, milk in the morning, buy another one, milk at night, or you could have the same person do it. You know, just something like that. Just the detail is what we want, is what I want in this game. I mean, yeah, I'd probably get really annoyed with it because I'd be like, he hasn't done it right, and I'd have to go do it. But that's life. Life will do that. But yeah, hopefully everyone else agrees that some of these ideas are pretty cool. If these got put in the game, I don't think I'd ever go off it. I think my computer would just be melted. I'd stay on it. I'd do a live stream for about 3 days straight. Bit over the top, but you know. But yeah, just something like that. And also, if they just put the drive control mod in the game, like permanently in it, because I don't get a tractor and it just starts on its own. I have to get in it, turn the key, you know, all that stuff. Which is what I wanted. And then you could just go in the settings and just turn it off if you don't want it anymore. But yeah, well, these are my what I want in the game. To if whether any of it will ever get put in the game, I haven't got a clue. Unless someone makes a mod of it. The milk one and the season one that I was just on about is kind of a big one. If that got put in the game, I think that would make a lot of people happy, plus me. So that, like, buying a farmhand, so you could say, instead of having cosplay, say, oh, such and such go do silage with such and such, and I could be baling, so you could see the truck come in, tip it, and then you could have someone on the clamp, like with the big, can't remember its name, the Russian tractor there, compacting it down. That would just be the most amazing thing ever. I don't know how well that could be put into a mod. I don't know whether it will ever be put as a mod. But yeah, hopefully some of you agree with my ideas, because I'm thinking they are pretty cool and they'd make the game so much more realistic. Let's go put this away. So we have gone over a bit of time, but you know what, oh well. It's been fun. Let's go put this thing away. Well, actually, fuck, it can stay here. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you think any of my ideas are any good, or you're considering of sort of implementing them in the game, or putting them in the game, or doing something. You know, just anything. If you want, or if you've got a good suggestion for a mod, I'd love to hear it. So put it in there. Put it down below. And if you want to help make this channel grow, leave a like down below, and favourite and all that stuff, you can do it. It's your choice. So yeah, anyway, I will see you all in the next episode, and happy farming. Goodbye.